welcome to another episode of
By Its Cover.
That's right, By Its Cover. I'm Dave. This is Nick.
Hey guys.
And we are about to take a very superficial look at some stuff that we have lying around in the warehouse that we're definitely in. What are we looking at today, Nick?
How vast this warehouse is for a start.
Wow!
Look at the rocks as well.
Is that a bat?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I can't tell, there's so much stuff in here.
Yeah. But what are we actually looking
We've
at
got
today?
books, Dave.
Okay.
What? I know what you're thinking. A book?
By its cover?
No way.
Yeah. We're just going to look at things based purely on their covers.
Yeah, we have no idea what they're actually about.
No.
And books are the main thing that have covers.
Yeah. Yeah. And records? Movies? DVDs? Blu-rays? So maybe other things.
Really nice cars.
Yeah. But we will look at anything. So if you've got a suggestion, chuck it in the comments below and we'll do an episode
If
on it.
it's got a cover,
Yeah, even if it doesn't.
we'll judge it.
On our podcast, which you can find on iTunes, we did a festival. So we'll do anything.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
A football match.
But today, what are we looking at?
We are looking at this glorious book.
Mm.
Christine Marion Fraser,
Yeah.
author of the best-selling Rana series,
Yeah.
King's Acre.
King's Acre. I'm worried. And I'm going to tell you straight off why.
Mm.
I always get worried when we look at a book
Mm.
and to sell you on this book, they have to tell you about this other book.
Mm.
It's like, hey guys, it's me, Christine. Remember this other,
Yeah.
remember Rana that I wrote? How good is that? This is pretty close.
Yeah,
Like, it worries me immediately.
absolutely, yeah.
Mm.
But
Mm.
what doesn't worry me,
Yeah.
title of book,
Yeah.
bigger than the author's name.
Heaps bigger, which is, guys, for those of you playing along at home, is a big plus.
I also feel that she's had to do that because
Yeah.
she's got 3 names.
Yeah.
So she's
Yeah.
to fit her name on, she has to make it smaller than
I feel like they had a set up. Christine, you're great. You know we love you. But if you're gonna put, is it Rana?
Rana.
Yeah, we're gonna put Rana on there. We're gonna have to make your name a bit smaller. And she's like, can't it just be all text? No, that's not aesthetically pleasing to anyone.
Still need a picture.
Yeah. What is the picture?
The picture is of a man and woman who are holding hands, strolling down a little walking track
Mm-hmm.
in the grounds of an expansive country manor
Mm.
in autumn, I would suggest, by the colour of the trees.
Okay.
At sunset,
Mm-hmm.
by the colour of the sky.
Okay.
Got the colours
Making
today.
a lot of assumptions here, Nick.
She has stunning red hair.
Mhm.
He's gone the tuck in, the full tuck to his joggers and riding boots. Bit of a vest and
How do you
cap.
wear your joggers and riding boots?
I'm not a tuck in kind of guy.
Oh, I'm a double tuck.
So shirt into pants, pants into boots.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah. Oh,
He's your kind of guy.
might be me.
That's it.
This might be my biography.
It could be. So that's what we're looking at, and there's not a lot else on there.
Mm. Do you want to have a crack at what you think it's about?
Again, you use the word think.
Okay. What is this story about?
Thank you.
Mm.
I've got to tell you, I found it hard to pick up in the first place because I loved CMF's. I loved her Rana series. That was just it was best selling in my eyes.
Ah, yeah.
One of the best series going
Yeah.
on. So to first of all pick up King's Acre was hard.
Yeah.
But once I got through
It was a real
it was a
challenge.
challenge. It's a heavy book.
It is.
Once I got through the first 5.5 chapters, it really picked up.
Wow.
It really took off.
And that took you, what, like 30, 40 weeks?
6 to 8 weeks.
So, wow, okay.
Business weeks.
Business, wow.
And then it just read itself from that point. Wow. Because it gets very interesting. King's Acre starts off very boring. Now you think it's King's Acre. It's a royal story. That's a palace in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Not true.
Wow.
It's actually a bit of a biography about Stephen King.
Okay.
And his life and times.
Great.
Which, if you didn't know,
Yeah.
Stephen King wrote all of his novels at his country estate.
Do people call him Sting?
No, I think that's a different guy.
No, I think I'm going to start calling Stephen King Sting. Hashtag Sting.
I think that's already somebody else.
Oh yeah, the guy Sting.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
The very, very well-known musician.
Yeah.
And the Police.
Yeah.
Although I would like to see Stephen King collaborate
Yeah.
with the Police.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like the actual police.
Not
solve
the band.
crimes.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
To get some real...
It was a goblin. Thank you, Mr. King. If you could just go through that door over there.
So yeah, this is where Stephen King wrote all of his works. This
Great.
is kind of a biography. It's also King's Acre. Stephen King's Acre is where he buried all the bodies.
Yo.
Oh, sorry, didn't you guys know?
No.
So a lot of his novels,
Yeah.
you know, there's kind of horror, kind of, there's some murdering happening, there's some scary. Like he actually, in order to really get inside the skin of those people, he literally
got inside the skin of those people.
Yeah.
Yo. Okay.
So he killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
And this book, surprisingly,
But he wrote some killer books. So.
wrote some killer books, but he was never picked up by the police because nobody read King's Acre.
So you're saying it's his confession?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
He confessed to CMF. She wrote it down. Nobody read it because they were all too busy reading Rana. She tried. This is a reprint. She tried with a different cover. Originally, it was called Stephen King's Bloody Murder Romp.
Why didn't that?
I don't know. So she thought, you know what? I'll make it closer to Rana. Nice country estate.
Yeah.
Couple holding hands. That's actually Stephen King in his joggers and riding boots.
And like a puppet of a dead person?
No, he's leading her down so that's not an actual country manor, that's just a big scaffolding system with a painting of a country manor. And then around the back is just like an old barn.
I feel like sitting there going, turn back.
Yeah.
Don't go with him.
Exactly. But that's the suspense that he creates in his books.
Yeah.
Because he lived that, guys.
Yeah.
He lived that.
Yeah.
And originally the subtitle is King's Acre.
Yeah.
So originally Stephen King's Bloody Murder Romp.
Yeah.
Then it changed to King's Acre.
Yeah.
Filled with skeletons. And then they just shortened that to King's Acre.
Wow.
So there you go.
Filled with skeletons. I can't, I'll be honest. Kind of want to read that book.
Yeah, but there was already a story about the Holocaust called that.
You got to give it to them every time, right? Yeah. That's interesting because that's not the book that I know it to be.
What, you mean not the riveting true crimes?
No. King's Acre is actually the King's Acre that I know is actually a story about the small man overcoming the upper classes in a Titanic. Yeah, battle of wills. So what happens is it's about Errol King, and Errol King is a local farmer who also wants to run in the Olympics. It's set in 1938. Interesting year. Interesting year for running the Olympics.
Yeah, it was. Where were the Olympics that year?
They were held in 1938. 1928. Sorry, different. That's actually the sequel. And so what he does is he buys a bit of land, makes a running track so he can practice. Loves the double marathon.
Sorry, dodge the question. Where were the Olympics?
They were held in Athens.
Really?
Yeah, Athens, Greece, the home of the Olympics, if you will.
Not Athens, Victoria.
No, actually, I think it was Athens, Victoria. Said nobody ever. So he decided to make this running track, and then the local rich guy, Baron von Schnoop, he was like, I want to buy that piece of land and I want to put pigs on it. And then, Errol was like, no, it's my running track and I also grow a local grain for the local orphanage there. He's a really good guy. And what happened is the Baron came down and he was like, they're having a big fight. And then, corner of his eye, he sees the Baroness. Oh no. And they, love at first sight, they fell in love. And she actually became his trainer.
What? So she knew a lot about running?
She knew a lot about running away from sleazy old men. And she was like, this is how I do it.
Mm.
And he's like, but you're married to the Baron. And she's like, well, he's got some good cardio. And he went to the Olympics. And, well, spoilers?
I don't think it's a spoiler that happened.
He won.
What?
Yeah. He won the marathon, not the double marathon.
No.
But he won the marathon. And then they turned his plot of land, the Baron, going, oh! And they turned it into a park in his, it's King's Acre. This is the true story. Yeah. It's in Lancashire, in England. So, yeah, there you go.
Great.
That's what this book is about.
Cool. Should we find out what it's really about?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Great. What do you mean?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Let's, Evelyn Grant started to come to terms with the loss of her first love, Johnny.
Also known as Baron Schnood.
But he didn't die.
He was a ghost. Did I not mention that he was a ghost? He was a ghost.
A ghost that wanted to make a pig farm.
Yes. People need bacon. Not me, but other people.
Loss of her first love, Johnny, but the Grant family were overshadowed by the unwelcome reappearance of a figure from Jamie's past and by the terrible stories of the war told by soldiers returning from the trenches.
Time. What? Who's Jamie?
Don't know.
Okay.
Maybe that's Evelyn's nickname.
Okay. Evelyn?
Jamie.
Jamie. Alright, great.
Among those fighting for king and country was Gillen Forbes.
Also known as Errol.
I'm sorry, that's the most made-up name ever.
Gillen Forbes.
Gillen Forbes.
What do you mean?
Or is it? No, it's Gillen. The son of the big house, on whose friendship Evelyn increasingly relied and who still hoped to win her love. But it was a handsome Gordon Highlander, Davy Granger, who captured Evelyn's heart, sweeping her up in a whirlwind of passion that took her to the heights of happiness and to the depths of despair. Davy was a dangerous man to love.
Introducing a lot of characters in the blurb.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
We've got Evelyn Grant, Johnny, Jamie, Gillen Forbes, Davy Granger. 5
characters in a paragraph.
Yeah. King's Acre continues the entrancing, wouldn't use that word, story of the Grants of Rothdrum, Aberdeenshire, that began with King's Croft.
Right, so this is a sequel?
Yeah.
Great.
I don't think...
I think I got pretty close.
Well,
Yeah.
Davy Granger, a.k.a. Stephen King. Dangerous man to love.
Very dangerous. Guys, now it is your turn to go into the comments and, tell us who you think got closer. Who gets the point? If you like this, please hit the thumbs up button. Make sure that you share this. You can find us on Twitter at the addresses that are written here. You can find us on Facebook as well. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. And I'm going to go read all of Stephen King's books because I feel like there was some clues in there.
I'm going to go smell the whole King's Acre series.
See you later, guys.